let's talk about you have people, you put up the signs, you get people in the house, you're talking to them, you build rapport, you've gotten some information from them. What's your follow-up plan after that? I know it's different for how maybe the conversation went, but is it, hey, I'm calling them, texting them, videoing them? Am I inviting them to my social channel? Do you wait until Monday if you held it on a
Right.
Saturday? Like, what's some of your follow-up strategies?
I typically afterwards will do send a follow-up video, like, "Hey, it was very nice meeting you today." I'll send them. I'll be like, "Hey, I got a form if you could fill out. It's all about you form. You know, you have one. Send that to them. Kind of also shows them that you maybe have a little bit of systems. So, as you know, systems are very important in this business.
I like that. Now, is that the same day, and do you shoot the video from that house that they saw you in?
Lately I've just been doing it in my car. Just sitting in my
Really?
car as I'm like getting ready to leave or as I'm pulling into my house, just like, okay, before I go in and get finished for the day, just sit in my car and send out, ever how many videos they were real quick.
All personal.
All personal.
Hey, Jack and Joanne,
Yeah,
thanks for coming in.
yeah,
That's awesome. I
yeah,
love that. Hey, can you fill out the form?
yeah.
That's great. Okay, so now let's say you don't get a reply. When's the next follow up?
Um, Probably next that like that week. If you can get it like a true number, just be like, hey, I'm just, like I never say I'm just following up. That's like, this,
What do you say?
I just say I'm just checking in to see if like if there's any way I can help you out.
Cool.
You know,
Looking to add value.
Are you still possibly looking to purchase or sell your house this year? I'd love to assist you in any way you can that I can. And, I'm not a super pushy salesperson. I never have been. So I try to give them a little bit of value.
Let them know that you're there for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, other than open houses.
Uh, Mailers,
Oh,
mail.
is this mailing to your database or to a
No, so
farm?
I do a lot of expireds. I do a lot of expires. I've gotten, I get about, on average, probably one or two phone calls for every 75 to 50 mailers.
Wow,
So,
that's pretty
uh,
good.
yeah.
Is that the one you'd said you were doing some, I don't say fancy, but a very strategic letter that was going out for the expireds, right? Circling stuff.
Yeah,
And
so we
do you
do
still
that.
do that?
I do that one. Then we have a letter, and then so also one of the videos or one of the uh, properties that I got from expired. I did a follow up video with the client, and I interviewed him.
Really?
Yeah, so I have an interview on there. So I sent on the letter with a little QR code that goes to my YouTube channel, or
Nice.
YouTube, or I also have like a landing page too.
Okay.
So they can click on that and see a testimonial of
So
what.
my house expires and I get a letter in the mail from you. It's
Mhm.
got a letter and some stuff and then it has a QR code. I scan that with my phone and it takes me to a video testimonial of
Yep.
a previous seller.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And do you find that, no, were you doing that the whole time or did you add that in later?
I added that in later, so I kind of needed to get the first one done, so you have something,
True,
you
true.
know.
Did you get a higher response when you started adding the QR code with the video?
Mm, it's too soon to tell.
Okay.
Yeah, I just started that probably about a month ago or so.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
Well,
anything, it doesn't take, it's not an overnight thing, so,
true.
as you know, a lot of the stuff can take 6 months, year, so you just got to be patient.
What's the follow up when, and I should say the frequency on that. So I've sent out my letter. It's got the QR code. I know it's landed, and it's March.
Right.
When's the next letter go out to those people, or is
Probably,
that the next step?
yeah, so the next step is, like, after that is probably, like, get a phone, like, try to get a phone list, and they call them up, go, hey, I sent you a letter. Did you get it?
Oh,
What'd you
cool.
think?
Is that
So,
just like a week later because you give it time for
uh,
the mail to hit, and then
probably
you
about a
just
month
call
or
in?
so later.
Okay.
I could probably step it up to a week. I probably need to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just yeah. Okay. Cool. What is it after that though? So I make the call, no answer, leave a nice voicemail.
Um, Probably send another. Yeah, I mean, send another letter out. You try to hit them like two or three times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I always think I look at it like that's still farming, right?
Right.
It's a cool, but it's a specific lead for, hey, your place is expired. I saw
Right.
this, this, and this, and love to, give you a complimentary consultation, whatever you say. I love the video testimonial, and then I'm following up with a call if I get their phone number, skip trace of some sort, um, and then maybe I'm even going to their door
Yeah.
sometime. Do you ever do that?
I haven't yet, so that's probably a good idea. So That's a lot
And I
of
don't know, maybe that's the fifth or sixth or seventh touch. I
yeah,
don't know. It's almost like you're creating your own playbook right
right,
now for this thing. But I mean, even the conversion of putting the letters out to get one or two off of 50 or 75, that's a
right.
really good number.
Yeah, it
And when you
is.
can have a predictable number like that, you're just sitting there going, okay, how much does it cost me to send the 75? How much time and effort? Cool. How many appointments did I go on? How many calls did I have to make? And I know I'm guaranteed, these two deals.
Right.
That's how much in commission. Like, just keep going.
Yeah, I mean it's great. I mean it's especially for people who don't like cold calling. So I'm
Hmm.
not like a huge cold caller. So
Yeah. Okay, so we got social, we got open houses, we got the expireds. Any other sources of business?
I stay in touch with a lot of my past clients. So I
What's that playbook look like? That's my
uh
favorite.
I I send everyone a text message pretty much one one every couple months. I
Okay.
try not to blow them up. Just reach out, say hi. So I don't make it real salesy.
I mean, how many do you have in there? Because I know you didn't have track of the
Right.
thousands of
I
before, but
actually
how
kind
many?
of treat, so most of them are kind of like, they're kind of friends, so I just treat everyone the same. So I just, like, I go through my phone and just send pretty much, I do like the 5 by 5, send 5 people like a text message a day.
Okay.
So
But how many do you have in there total,
in my,
roughly?
in my phone, probably 600 or 700 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So it takes you,
Yeah.
a good, what's that, 100, 125 days to
Yeah.
get through, right? The
Yeah.
five a day,
And I could
right?
do more if I wanted to. So,
Well, like you said, I don't want to annoy them, but I want to stay top of
right.
mind with some value,
Right.
right? So I like the text messages because those are much higher open rates than emails.
Right.
But do you have them in any sort of like, obviously we've heard of like HomeBot or a regular CRM of some sort.
Yep.
Are you emailing them too?
Yes, I have HomeBot as well. So,
Okay,
so they do see the reports there. So,
cool. Do you ever upload a market update into HomeBot to have the video go out with the digest?
I don't. So
Did you know it has that feature?
I've heard of it, but I really haven't dove into it.
It's
So,
it's it's in there. So especially because you do so many videos, it's super simple to shoot anything you want.
mhm.
And you could put a testimonial in there. But you could shoot a market update video. Maybe you watch a Tina Tambor one day. You take a couple notes. You
Okay.
record a nice video. You upload that to your YouTube channel. But then you take that and you can do it off YouTube or a bomb, but YouTube's free.
Right.
And you can take that code and you plug it, you literally paste it into HomeBot and it
Okay.
populates it. And then you hit send. And then the next time the digest goes out, it has your video in there.
Oh, well, see, I'm learning something.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty cool. There's actually a whole video section in HomeBot that if they click on one of the buttons, like the Airbnb button,
Hmm.
it will come up with your video that talks about Airbnbs.
Right.
Or if they said, an emergency fund, or what's my market doing in my neighborhood. They click on any of the buttons in HomeBot rather than just take them to the screen and maybe send you a little email.
Right.
It pops up with your video.
Okay.
So you could shoot, and I've been through this with Anthony. I think there's about 15-ish videos in there that you don't have to do them all at once, but you can just pick the ones you want. They even have little, not scripts, but the form of what you should mention in there so it goes with the button.
Oh, okay.
And then you just shoot the videos and then you embed them in there and then they're in there forever.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So something additional in,
Yeah,
in
I'm gonna,
HomeBot that's a pretty cool
I'm
feature.
gonna,
But being that you're already into videos, that's a great way to just repurpose some of the stuff
right.
you're already doing. So you should a little market it. It's working really well. Do you do much on LinkedIn?
I don't, but I've taken a couple classes on that. I think I'm going to start incorporating because honestly, I haven't used my LinkedIn in 12, 13 years. I got it
You
years
go in there,
ago.
the network button says like 300 people want to,
Right.
engage with you. Well,